All right, well, welcome back. We are here. You did 101 and now we're into 201 and orienting you to that. I neglected to mention in 101 that you don't have to read the appendix, so my bad. You can read the appendix if you want to, but you don't have to. It's just if you want to go deeper. So let's take a look at 201. And if you'll remember, remember we were talking about the whole point of this is partnering with us in our mission. Pop quiz, what's the mission again? To ignite authentic life in Christ and fan it into an all-consuming flame. So we do that by connecting, growing, and serving. And 101 was about connecting. 201 is all about growing in the character of Christ. So you'll take a minute and perhaps read through the purpose of Sycamore Creek again, our mission, vision, and values. It's great to just reiterate that, because if you're going to partner with us, you got to know those. You got to know the mission, vision, and values, because that's really the sort of fundamental piece of what you're partnering with us. And then we're going to talk in 201. You're going to read through and you're going to learn about growing in the character of Christ. The 3 simple rules, we're going to go deeper into that right now. You've had a 3 simple rules inventory, but you're going to understand better where the 3 simple rules came from and kind of why they're structured the way that they are. We're going to go back to that acronym of habits. These are spiritual practices that we as followers of Jesus participate in or practice, and we're going to look at the ones that have to do with growing. Particularly small groups, being authentic in a small group. And we're going to look at communion, involvement with the church in communion, and involvement with the church people, and role renegotiation. This is really important because when you gather people together, there are misunderstandings, there are broken expectations, doesn't matter how awesome your church is. So this will describe to you how we handle those at Sycamore Creek. Again, you're going to go back to the 3 simple rules inventory. You're going to do rule number 1, do no harm. So make sure you take that inventory and do rule number 1. And then we'll look at next steps for growth as well. So I'll remind you the appendix in this 201 is going deeper material. And there's always a different prayer format for each one of these. So this one in particular is evening prayer with your kids, which you can do just with anybody really. But let's scroll down and just make sure we know that we're all on the same page and what page you're reading to. So we keep going down, and there's page 7, page 8, page 9, page 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's see, communion here. Wait, did I skip the appendix? Maybe I don't have an appendix on this one.
Page 9.
Page 9?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you for, oh, there it is. Yeah, I did skip it. So you're just reading to page 9. And if you want to continue on, so you see there's a little less material in 201 than there is in 101.
Yay.
All right. So we're just a little bit behind in schedule here. It's a little after 11 o'clock. Was going to give you some time to read this material on your own and come back at 11:30, but we're about 10 minutes behind. So let's make it 11:40, give you 40 minutes, and I'll see you back in Zoom at 11:40. And if you're doing this kind of on your own, we'll gather to discuss at some point in the future. I'll see you in 40 minutes.